Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. This long weekend, this holiday week, you really like, what day is this? It's a Monday, the day before the holiday. It's not cute not knowing. Now we're going to know. We got a lot of stuff to unpack. Come on. Let's get this hug in because you never know who needs a hug. Going through the comments, you guys kind of agreed with me. Why the pile on with actor Jonathan Majors, and they're finding these people from 2 decades ago that had a problem with him? Something ain't right in the water. It's like, did he make somebody mad? But most of you agree with me. Now, let me tell you where Jonathan Majors was this weekend. He came to the Essence Fest. Yes, Jonathan Majors was in New Orleans with Megan Good. There's the Reverend Al Sharpton over there. Jonathan Majors said, okay, I'm coming back home. I'm coming to the cookout. He was at the Essence Fest this weekend. Essence Fest, so many people descending on New Orleans. Hulu was streaming it this weekend. I wish some of the bigger artists would come on earlier because this is me. Saturday night waiting for Missy Elliott to come on. I was like, oh gosh, why do all the artists I want to say come on late? I know that Lauryn Hill hit the stage late, but most of the big artists, they hit the stage late. How can you catch highlights? Essence, whoever was doing their social media, the bomb. Incredible. They made you feel like they were there. Either Essence on IG or Twitter. But some really good highlights from Megan Thee Stallion to Ari Lennox, who I really like her. There was a set with Ludacris and T.I. and Jermaine Dupri and Outkast, this whole Atlanta thing. Then they had the West Coast Mob. Yo-Yo looks great. Lady of Rage, Ice Cube. Ice Cube didn't sing a song. I'm the type, I'd be like, how come you ain't sing that song? The song, not put your back into it. You could put a drink on it. He didn't do that. And Missy didn't do the rain. I said, Missy, I did not stay up half the night for you not to do or whatever she does. I always like that song. Who else? There was a set on Friday that I had to go back and try to find and watch, but they came out and the celebration of hip hop was simply amazing. Kudos to Doe and Essence and what they put together, and a music fest and so many things from wealth to being together, wealth and health, and it was amazing, and everything I saw that I liked. But Jonathan Majors was down there. He come home to the cookout. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, $60 million it took in, but some are considering it a flop. Why do you say? Because the movie cost $295 million to make, and I always say, at the end of the day, they want to make their money back. 2 things probably played in it not having such a great opening. Indiana Jones #4 was trash. They really should stop after that. So you got this movie, the legacy of 40 years. You got to introduce it to a whole new set audience. They were encouraging people, parents, take your kids so they can see. For someone like me, I hit the score. I'm excited, and I'm still excited on seeing this movie, but it's kind of hard. I know I was confused with the whole de-aging. I was like, well, how are they going to look? It was only in certain scenes that they made them look young, but the de-aging thing is kind of like, it's just a little different. But maybe it'll make the money in streaming and video. People go out and buy the video, but $60 million, and it did open to mixed reviews. R. Kelly's record label, they're going to have to start paying his victims the money. You know, they still want to sneak and stream it and stuff like that. They're like, no, give that money to the victims. They've got to spread out $500,000 to the victims of R. Kelly. Not a good weekend for acting legend Robert De Niro. The 79-year-old actor lost his 19-year-old grandson. This is his grandson from his first marriage to Diane Abbott. When he married Diane Abbott, he adopted her daughter, Drina. She's 51. Drina had a son, Leandro De Niro, 19 years old. He was an aspiring actor. In 2018, he was in A Star is Born with Lady Gaga. He lived in a $1 million New York City apartment. Friends hadn't heard from him. They found him dead, and there was a white powdery substance near him. Robert De Niro put out a statement. He's in distress. He said he can't believe that this has happened. Robert De Niro welcomed his seventh child this past May. I'm telling you, with these drugs, they're putting stuff in them. They're mixing. When this autopsy report comes out about this young man, but time after time, and lately we hear at least 2 deaths a week because they're mixing drugs with fentanyl and stuff like that. But Leandro De Niro was 19 years old. If you missed Insecure on HBO, you can catch it on Netflix. Yes, you can catch Insecure on Netflix. It is streaming now. Michael Jordan, not a man of many words. He gets right to the point. TMZ caught up with him, and they asked him, "Are you happy that your son is dating Larsa Pippen?" Marcus Jordan is 32, Larsa Pippen 48. She's the ex-wife of Michael Jordan's teammate, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen don't like Michael Jordan much now because he felt he was disrespected in that documentary, The Last Dance. Michael Jordan, like I said, not one to mince words. He just was like, no. Figured he wouldn't be happy. I don't think it's the age. I think it's the fact that this was his old teammate's ex-wife, and yes, it's like Beyonce and Kelly Rowland are joining forces to build housing for the homeless in their homeland of Houston. Kevin Hart, it will all work out. This is the brand new book, and he says it talks about the freedom of letting go, because a lot of times you can't let things hold you back. In a recent interview, Amy Robach, TJ Holmes, she's saying that they're laying low until they can figure out what they're going to do next in their careers. TJ is tired. Now, I said this about 2 weeks ago. He didn't look too happy in them pictures. She's smiling, they're holding hands, and he's looking like, I done gave up everything for this woman. My job, my career, wife, kid. He probably thinking about it, saying, you gonna get a job? Where am I gonna get a job? I think reality is setting in, and Amy, in a desperate bid to hold on to this relationship, is going to make excuses saying they're laying low. Y'all should have been laying low in the beginning. In the beginning, that's when you lay low. Don't try to flaunt it in people's faces. When I say this is not going to end good, I don't know if Amy's going to be able to handle it, because TJ looked absolutely miserable in the last pictures. I guess she figured, I'll get a job. I'll take care of us. That man wants his own job, because I think he's sitting back and saying, I blew everything for this woman. I'm telling you, he has not looked happy. And she's telling everybody, oh, we're just laying low. TJ tired. Y'all know how men get. He tired. Let me know what you think. Yes, I do go through the comments, and you guys responded to the Jonathan Majors, and we kind of like thinking alike here, like, something's not right. But how do you feel about him coming to the cookout? Jonathan Majors ready to come back home at the Essence Festival this weekend, when he was probably hanging out with Al Sharpton. I guess he said he coming all the way home, and Megan Good. Beyonce doing big things, Robert De Niro. I think there's so much more to this story, and we're going to find out. I hope you guys have a great holiday. Be careful around fireworks. I don't know why it's being sold like it does in the Northeast here. They just sell it everywhere. You can go up the street and buy fireworks. Got to be careful because fireworks are dangerous. So have a safe 4th of July holiday for many this long weekend. We'll be back here on Wednesday with Curls and Scoop and all that good stuff. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me. I'm your auntie of pop culture.